We're here with head coach, Coach Langell. If you could just give us an opening statement about tonight's game.
I thought we got off to a great start. Again, we had an extra day to prepare, coming off a hard game at Auburn. Our guys were really focused the last couple of days of practice. I thought that we executed our defensive game plan early, got some stops. Obviously, we thought we had an advantage inside. We got some baskets inside, and we made our first number of jump shots on open shots. We're good shooters, so when we get those shots, the whole bench, the whole team is happy with those shots. When they go in, it puts you in a good situation. Obviously, when you're on the road, getting off to a good start, like we did tonight, really sets the tone and puts you in good shape for the rest of the game.
Coach, your team shot 62% for the first half. Usually when a team shoots that well, sometimes you look at it as fool's gold. Were you concerned going into the second half about the shooting staying up, or were you confident because your big man had a presence down low?
Yeah, I think we're a pretty well-balanced team when we're playing our best, and so certainly, you know you're not going to shoot over 50% for a whole game or for long stretches, and so that's where, the defensive intensity and attention to detail has to be there, and to be able to get to the free throw line. I thought, Jeff Woodward stepped up and made some big free throws in the second half. I thought we did have that presence as they extended their defense to get into the paint and create some scoring opportunities on that end. But certainly you can't rely, if you're going to be a really good team, on just shooting that high of a field goal percentage for a long period.
If you look at it, your team record-wise, it looks like you're in the middle of the pack. When we see you on the court tonight, that wasn't a middle of the pack team. And like you were strong inside and you were strong outside. What do you think the reason is for some of the losses that you've endured this season?
Yeah, our schedule's been really challenging. I think that we've played a lot of games on the road against some high quality teams. Obviously, the win at Syracuse is a big one, but we played at Buffalo. We played Duquesne. Is off to a really good start themselves. And then a couple hard-fought games against really good programs. Delaware and University of Pennsylvania both picked at the top of their league. So I think we've played a number of strong opponents early, and sometimes when you don't play your best, and tonight we played probably as close to our best as we have this season, you come up on the short end. So our program is process-driven, and the guys are focused on the work that needs to be done. So again, it's still early in the season as you're trying to finish up this non-league play and head into exams and get ready for conference play.
The second half, it seemed like Binghamton was going to go on a run. It seemed like they cut the lead, I think, down to 10, if I remember. But you guys kind of withheld the storm, and then you answered back, and they never rebounded from it. What were you doing defensive-wise to make sure that never happened?
Yeah, I think that just kind of sticking to the game plan and paying attention to your detail is really important. Teams, there's two ways it can go when you get a big lead like that. The other team can quit, which a guys with your experience and the good coaching that Binghamton has is probably not going to happen, or they're going to fight. They have nothing to lose at that point when you're down a significant margin, and so you gotta, every possession still matters. And so they may go on a little bit of a run, but you got to continue to run good offense and not feed into the momentum that they're trying to build, and kind of stay the course and manage the game. We're lucky to have some veteran guys who have been through a lot of different types of experiences, and I think that helped us a great deal as we closed out the game.
Last question: you broke your one-game losing streak. So now, building on this win, what do you tell your team moving forward so you can stack these wins up?
Yeah, it's just one day at a time. I mean, we got a quick turnaround, a couple days to get ready for another championship-level program in Vermont. They're coming up. We lost a hard-fought game there last year. They've got a new team. We've got a lot of returners, so to play them at home. But it's a hard week of school for us too. So we got to prepare for exams and pay attention to our details in that space. And just keep working on ourselves. Try and be the best team that we can be on both sides of the floor. As cliche as that sounds, that's kind of what puts you in the position you want to be in to try and string together games.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.